Hey everyone, and welcome to the Soul Star Cafe. My name is Ruth Perkinson, and I'm super happy all of you guys are here with me today to talk a little bit about remote viewing and your third eye. This is something that I'm practicing for the next 6 months or so, and I wanted to come in today and make a video about some of the things that I've learned about remote viewing and your third eye that will be helpful in your spiritual practice as you're on your ascension journey, waking up from the dream of separation, this dream of time and space that we appear to be in. So, first things first, before you begin to try working on remote viewing or opening your third eye, please, please, please protect yourself, protect your field, set an intention, only call in the holiest of holies around you to be with you to help you, and really call in and set the stage with your higher self, who is only interested in keeping you safe and protected. The other thing that you can do as you're working on your psychic abilities, such as remote viewing or opening your third eye, is you can also do practical things, which is to maybe do a little smoke clearing with some sweetgrass, some cedar, and some sage. And so you call on the holiest of holies, and then sometimes if you want a little extra protection, you can light a little bit of this. I'm going to do it right now for this video. And this is just a beautiful sweetgrass, cedar, and sage. And this will really clear your auric field around you. And it's so much fun to use this. And so you kind of clear your headspace, clear over here, clear a little bit over here, clear in the front. And if you want to, what I also do is I come into the back and I clear the back of my head as well. It's a really nice thing to do to set the stage. The other thing that I use is I use frankincense oil. Just pick this up from Whole Foods, and you can take a little bit of your frankincense oil while you're working on your psychic abilities, and I put it back here on the back of my neck. There's an access node back here on the back of your neck. You only want the highest vibrational energy around you. Sometimes I also put this on the top of my head. Here, there's also an access node there, and maybe a little here. Just wherever you feel guided, use a little oil to help in your protection. The reason I bring this up, because 4 times in the last 25 years, I've been attacked by entities. 25 years ago, I didn't know what it was. It was really bad. Then a few years later, it happened again. I actually saw a shape-shifting ET extraterrestrial out in California, threw me off my game. And then the last couple of years, I've had it twice happen to me where I've had disembodied spirits access me. And I've really gotten very clear about keeping my field clear, keeping salt around my bed, salt around my front steps, selenite crystals around my house. And this really does help keep the energy clear, keeps your system clear, it keeps your space clear and everything around in your house. And just take time each and every day to use these things to help you, because they really will. Really quickly, before I go into remote viewing in the third eye, a couple of weeks ago, my mom was in the hospital and I was helping her, and I came home. And then in the middle of the night, I felt this weird energy just above me, and it was trying to suffocate me. It was really weird. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And so I just opened up and I actually transmuted it and let it clear through my system. Well, then I didn't realize this, but my sweet wife had actually cleaned the salt around the bed earlier that week, so there was no salt around the bed. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a helpful tool. So I took a bunch of Morton salt, put it back around the bed, did a clearing, cleared out my system to make sure that I was truly clear and clean. You can pick up weird entity energy anywhere you go. It could be at the grocery store, the restaurant, just walking out in the neighborhood, you can pick up something. They're everywhere. And so you just want to make sure that you stay high in your vibration and you stay protected. You can even do this kind of a sweeping motion around your auric field in the front of you and kind of in behind you to sweep out anything that you might feel be hanging around in your field, little hitchhikers, things like that. Sometimes these things really try to hurt you. And a couple of years ago, one of them got into my crown chakra, went all the way through my system and completely electrocuted me in the middle of the night. I picked it up from a funeral, this low vibrational entity, and it threw off my heart rate, my blood pressure went up, and I was off balance for a couple of weeks, and it really threw me off my game. And people around me are like, "What the hell's happening with Ruth?" And it's just like I was electrocuted. I was literally electrocuted by an energy that wasn't kind. And so you really want to stay protected in your field, in your home, and things like that before you begin to investigate any psychic ability. Okay. All right. So I just want to bring that up, and I can share more about that later. So self-care, energy hygiene, very important. The other thing that you might want to consider is to, when you are working with remote viewing or third eye opening, make sure you're not on any kind of psychedelic, you haven't been getting high, you're not drunk, those kinds of things too. That invites in that low vibrational activity and can get hooked into your system, and you don't even know it's there because you can't see it with your physical eyes. Okay, so just a little word of caution there as you begin working with these psychic abilities. All right, 4 times I've been hit, but you know what? I know what it is now and I know how to handle it. So I'm going to do a whole video series on psychic abilities this fall. So I'll talk more about those kinds of things. All right, so remote viewing in the third eye, what is that? So everybody probably who's watching these videos, you have a chakra system, the root chakra, the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the third eye, which is what we're talking about today, and the crown. And so as you begin your spiritual practice and your meditation on the third eye, what you want to do is become more investigative about what all the chakras mean and how you can clear them and sort of light them up. It's a fun thing to do. So third eye, how do we open the third eye? Well, the first thing is, as you set the stage, you want to begin meditating. You can have your eyes open or closed. It doesn't matter. And you invite in only the holiest of holies to open up this third eye lens. I'm going to turn around this way a little bit and show you that this third eye is like an energy that kind of goes out and comes back in. It goes out and comes back in. And it's like a telescope going out and coming back in, out and in. And then what you want to do is ask for your higher self to clear this third eye area. And you can use your hand to do this by just doing a circular motion to clear that third eye, just like this. And then at the end of the third eye, this field, you can ask for your higher guidance to open up or pop open a lens there. And you can literally see clearly through this lens. You can see without using your physical eyes. You can actually see the room in front of you and all around you. Okay. And how you do that is by setting the goal, setting the intention, getting very quiet. And it's like an eye opening and closing. It's extending out and it opens, and you can close it and it comes back in. Just like that. That's the third eye. Okay. Now, the other thing that you want to do is you want to become aware that you can actually, your star body or your astral body can come up a little bit out of the top of your head, and you also can have an awareness of seeing above your head and having the awareness of seeing back here, behind you, over here, and just in front. And so you can begin to work with that energy around your headspace, and you can ask for the higher self, the Holy Spirit, to give you this impression of seeing yourself a little bit above your head. It's very interesting to do this. And as you work with your third eye and work with remote viewing, it's like playing a piano. You want to practice each and every day. And so you get very quiet. You ask for your third eye to open here and for that lens to pop open so you can just see what's right there in front of you. Don't try to go off anywhere yet. Just practice the basics. You just want to see what's right there in front of you. And you only want to have the holiest of holy energy in and all around you while you practice this. You can set that goal and set that intention. Okay, so right now, what I've been practicing is asking for my energy to go up so I can see above my head, and then just kind of come back down. So you go up a little bit. You can have your eyes open or closed, and you're just asking to access consciousness and be aware of seeing just above your head. And then you kind of come back down. And then you go up and you're looking, and then you come back down. All right. So that is opening up that lens above you, like a third eye lens above you, and also this third eye lens here, and also seeing back here. It's almost like you have this energy of this mind space visual field around you, and you can access this. Now, in my practice right now, I can see through this lens during my lucid dreams, but I have yet to see it pop open during my waking dreams, but I'm working on it, and I'm bringing all of you guys in today to know that right now, as of the end of June 2025, I'm still working on opening up that lens, but I know it's there, and I know I can see through it. Okay, so third eye, remote viewing, it's so much fun. One of the guides I'm listening to right now online is a lady by the name of Elizabeth April. She's a great remote viewer. You can Google her name and find her information. Elizabeth April, she's an expert remote viewer. I'm listening to some of her videos to help me on my journey. Okay, so a couple of things today about protecting your field, protecting yourself, using those things that we talked about earlier on in the video, and also just opening up that third eye, clearing it, letting that little lens pop open so you can see, and then you can close it, okay, and kind of retract it back in, or you can pop up and see above here. These are just the simple things I've been working on the last 3 or 4 weeks in my own spiritual practice. And right now, I'm still at the basic level, and I wanted to come in today and give you guys some of the things I'm working with so that you can begin remote viewing, opening your third eye for your own ascension process. Okay. So here at the end of the video, here's a sweet message from the Angel Buddha Christ energies. I have no idea what they're going to say, but I'm going to get very quiet and just open up my heart, open up my throat, and open up my third eye and see if there's a symbol even that comes in to help you on your ascension process. So give me one moment. Let's take a breath. All right, and so right now what I'm seeing in my third eye, it's a symbol. My lens isn't popped open up, but I am seeing a symbol dropping in, which is that of a white butterfly. Now, what a beautiful symbol that is to help us understand that we are sort of expanding, we're opening up, we're being able to see, not just with our physical eyes, but with our third eye. And our third eye can access consciousness and see everything around us. And just use this in service of your ascension process. Use this to help you understand that you are under no laws but God's. Right out of A Course in Miracles, we are under no laws but God's. And if that's the truth, you are sinless, you are guiltless, you are fearless in your ascension journey. So as you remove the separated ideas, as you remove the guilt, as you remove the fear, these abilities will come online so you can learn how to fly. And that's what we're doing. We are learning how to fly together, taking that beautiful leap of faith. So take a leap of faith today. Keep protected. Do all the things as you're setting your stage in your practice. And just do these things and have so much fun and make a contribution today to love, to peace, and most of all, to forgiveness. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today on this video about third eye, remote viewing, and staying protected as well. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Till then, take good care.